It's moving slow.
No, it's not. Hello, YouTube. What's going on? It's the Skorpion with Makael. We are here to talk about the American Music Awards. This is with him in it this time. We're also going to talk about Michelle Williams and what she has to do to be successful. And we're going to talk about Beyonce. Why is she only going to sell 500,000 records? So let's talk about the American Music Awards. Y'all seen my review for it, so tell me what you think of yours.
Yeah,
what's your review?
Well, I just want to say that last night's show was actually the best award show that I've seen so far this year, since the Grammys, because the VMAs and the BET Awards were horrible. They both were horrible. So the American Music Awards really made up for those two horrible award shows. I loved everything. I'm going to tell y'all who my favorite performers were. My favorite performers were Neo, killed it. Taylor Swift. I never really paid attention to her before, but she can sing and she sounds good too. So Taylor Swift did a good job to me. Pink did a good job, even though I agree with you. I wanted her to do rock star. I wanted her to do that song, but sober, I got into that song, so that was a nice song. So Pink, in my book, did a good job. Surprisingly, Miley Cyrus. I never would have thought that I would have liked Miley Cyrus, but Miley Cyrus had me like on the edge of my bed, like, okay. And then did you see the guys when they came out in the white suits and they started voguing? Did you see that part? And they were like,
you couldn't pay me to do that on
I
camera.
was like, oh, well, you couldn't pay me to do that off camera. So when I was like, wow, Miley Cyrus really did a good job. Okay, this is where I have to disagree with you on. Mm-hmm. Because me and you talked about this last night. You need to look at it again. Now, Kevin, you know I always agree with you with that Mariah Carey situation. Kevin thinks that Mariah Carey lip-synced last night. Me and a lot of other people who watched his other review don't think so. You know why? Because this is what I wanted to say. Mariah Carey is the type of person... Don't do that one time. Mariah Carey is the type of person that when she lip-sings... I'm trying to get a point across.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Mariah Carey is the type of person that when she lip-sings, she's a bad lip-singer, so you can always tell when she's lip-singing. Last night, I couldn't tell that at all. When she started hitting those notes, I mean, you could really see her singing. So I don't know what Kevin was looking at. He said that she was... I'm not finished. I'm not even halfway finished.
Oh, my God.
He said, don't say, oh, my God, because you had a whole...
No, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm just saying.
Oh. So to me, I think she did a good job. I think that part with Nick Cannon helping her down steps, that was corny. Like, oh, God, please. We know y'all together, please. But anyway, I think Mariah Carey did a good job, even though her performances are somewhat boring. Beyonce, y'all know how I feel about Beyonce. Beyonce killed it with that ponytail. Then she went,
And it almost fell off her head.
Shut up, no it didn't, and you know it didn't. But my favorite performance of the night, I was just telling Kevin, was Alicia Keys. When Alicia Keys did Superwoman, I wanted to almost be a woman. I was like, oh my God.
I don't know about all that, but...
Please. I was like, oh my God. And then when Kathleen battled and Queen Latifah came on, I was just like, oh my God. That was the perfect song to end the show with. It was just so decent. Now, my worst ones, Christina Aguilera did horrible to me. I think she did too many songs at one time because she was just like, her vocals weren't on point at all. And we all know that Christina can sing. But she was just like, I was like, what the fuck is she talking about? Who else was horrible? Did I stop it?
I hope you didn't. Just keep going.
Oh, I didn't. Who else was horrible?
New Kids on the Block.
New Kids on the Block were horrible. I agree with you. They should have stayed back in 1990, whatever year they came out in, or whatever.
The 80s.
The 80s, yeah, whatever. They were horrible. Annie Lennox, I almost died watching her performing that damn piano.
Lennox.
Yeah, Lennox, whatever. Then she got up and got an award from Justin Timberlake, who looked like a little boy walking out on stage. I don't know who else was bad. It was other people that were bad. But it was all around good show.
Coldplay was real good too.
Yeah, Coldplay was good, even though I didn't pay attention to it.
Now, can we piggyback to Mariah Carey? Mariah Carey did what Janet does and what sometimes Beyonce do. She sang to a pre-recorded track. Mariah, it sounded live, but she was not singing live to me. To me.
Okay, all right.
Watch
if you're gonna say to you, then don't say
to me. A lot of people
don't say she sung to her pre-recorded track if you're not for sure.
Okay, well I know she did.
Because Kevin, me and you always say that Mariah Carey lip sings, but last night to me it did not look like she was lip singing. It looked like she really, because there were certain parts of the song it looked like she was just trying to get out those notes. And I think if it was a pre-recorded thing, she wouldn't have been trying. She would have got those notes out. So I don't know what he was listening to. I mean, maybe I was not really but I was paying attention to Mariah because I was looking for her to catch her lip singing, but I couldn't catch her because
another thing about that New Kids on the Block thing, I don't want to picture NSYNC on the Backstreet Boys doing this in about 15 years.
I don't either.
Hang that shit up, okay? Just hang it up. You had your time.
I can see it happening now.
You had your time in the spotlight. I mean, I guess I shouldn't knock anybody for trying, but come on. Now, let's go into this Michelle Williams thing. I seen a message to... Yo! I don't live here. So I seen a video. Well, someone said, like, where was Solange? So I said...
Where was Solange where?
On the American Music Awards. Talking about she had one of the greatest albums this year. Which she really did.
Yeah, but it's not about her having a good album. It's about if they invite her. Because look, Beyonce wasn't even originally supposed to be performing. They invited Beyonce last week at the last minute. That was a last minute thing. So, because when they first announced the performers, Beyonce's name was nowhere on the list. And I checked.
Let me tell you something.
What do you mean, come on?
Beyonce has an album out. She's going to make sure she's on every damn show to promote this album. Okay?
She is.
Okay,
wait.
So don't. Wait. What I want you to know is, don't believe just because they didn't announce her name that they didn't have an agreement with her before that.
Well, then if that's the case, then why would they wait a week before the show to announce her name?
She was already scheduled to be on there a long time ago.
Kevin,
from what I saw.
Tell me what I saw.
Okay, from what I saw, she's supposed to go to England, go on the England shows. Then she's supposed to go back. Then she's supposed to go back in December. Ain't she supposed to go back in December?
Go back to where?
Go back to London in December to go on X Factor or whatever.
And then Academy on my birthday too.
Okay, and then she was supposed to be at the American Music Awards.
No,
from what I understand, TRL, BET. Let
me tell you something.
The Today Show.
Can I please?
Well, you cut me off, Makael. You're not even letting me talk. See YouTube, see y'all see what I'm talking about? When I talk, Makael cuts me off. But when he talk, oh, Kevin, let me say what I gotta say. But he cut me off. Y'all see what I'm talking about? Y'all see what I'm talking about, right? Anytime it's about B, oh, we gotta defend her. Oh. You can't talk bad about her.
No, I know.
Come on, I'm not talking bad about her.
It's not even about Beyonce. You crack me up when you talk, then everything you say has to be a fact.
But I am talking. I know what I'm talking about.
What I saw was originally for Beyonce's schedule that was printed out on two of her websites. She was not supposed to be performing. But whether or not she wasn't or she was there and Solange wasn't. So please, who cares? Like, please, because Beyonce was there, Solange had to be there. Please get over it.
Anyway,
she wasn't there.
Yeah, get over it.
Yeah, get over it. Maybe she'll be there next year.
Who knows?
Who knows and who cares?
Who knows?
Next year, because last night is going and done with.
So I said, anyway, what about Michelle? Why wasn't Michelle there?
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh,
Come
my
on.
God.
You know I brought it up only because they brought up Solange.
Had Beyonce not been there, then you wouldn't have cared, right?
What?
Had Beyonce not performed last night, then it wouldn't be a question.
Something's going on. Something's going on.
Did you hear my question? Had Beyonce
not been there, I wouldn't have cared.
Would you have cared?
Not really.
So, all right then, but since Beyonce was there, you care.
Yes, I do care.
Oh, please. See,
because you know what? Even though I'm full of it, come on, YouTube. I've got to get a big picture and put Michelle album back here. I'm going to do that.
Well, then you promoting all this Michelle stuff. What about Kelly?
Kelly ain't out yet.
But she had an album out.
Okay, that was before I took over YouTube. Now I got to support who's out. I supported Solange. I supported Michelle. I'm doing more work than Columbia doing. What the fuck?
Well, you supported Beyonce.
I think I am. I do support Beyonce.
No, it's not you do. You did. And you don't want your fans to know that, do you?
What? Everybody know that I bought
Okay, well, then mention her too. Say, I supported Michelle. I supported Solange. Don't just stop there.
But you didn't let me finish.
I did, because you went straight to Solange, then Columbia.
No.
Say Beyonce next.
No.
Actually, say Beyonce
Actually,
first.
I've supported all the girls. I've supported Letoya. I've supported Beyonce. I've supported Kelly.
The who?
And Michelle. Latoya.
The who?
Latoya Luckett.
Oh, wow.
That's the reason why. That's the reason why Kelly Oh, that's the reason why Kelly album got pushed back, by the way. Because Latoya was killing it. So they made Beyonce come out with her album with B-Day, that horrible ass album.
We're not going to talk about B-Day.
So no. See, he don't never like me to speak the truth. So I'll shut up. But no, wait. I gotta say it.
You jumping all over the place.
I gotta say it. And then we'll go back to Michelle. I gotta say it. The only reason why Kelly was pushed back is not to celebrate Beyonce's 25th birthday. It was because Letoya was killing Kelly on the charts. So they hurry up, push Beyonce album out so Beyonce could get nominated for an Oscar and a Grammy.
So she could kill Letoya, right?
So she didn't kill Letoya.
Well, after
she
Beyonce
overshadowed.
Was gone.
She overshadowed. No, not really.
But
Columbia, look. Virgin Records and Capitol Records went through their bullshit. I hope I'm not spitting on you.
No, you're not.
Because I do have a habit of doing that.
Trust me, if you were, I'd let you know.
Now, Capitol and Virgin, I don't know what the hell they got going on now. They fucking up Latoya because Latoya needs to hurry up and come back out because she made a real good album. If you guys haven't bought it, the album is in stores. Or still should be in stores. I forgot the name of the album.
Oh,
but it's
wow.
in stores. And I have it.
That's
so
a shame.
So what? I know
That's
I bought it. I know I bought it.
But listen to this.
Now,
listen to this. But don't you think, first of all, Latoya came out with that banging first single, but the second single was horrible. Could you name the second single?
She don't. Now.
That was the name of it?
Yeah,
oh, yeah, it was. So
I think that Latoya had all them rappers, all that good-ass music. She shouldn't have came out with another ballad. She should have came out with a club song. She had All Eyes on Me, Tear the Club Up. She had, I can't remember all the names, but she had a lot of songs that was good that she could have released as a nice little anthem, a club anthem. How you going to release an album with all these party tracks and you're releasing ballads? Come on.
Huh? So
now
Beyonce, so Beyonce didn't overshadow her. Latoya did it to herself.
No.
Basically, she did it to herself.
Well, Beyonce overshadows a lot of people.
Oh, she does, but you have to admit, Latoya did it to herself.
Latoya picked the wrong single.
All right then. So,
okay.
Hey,
but
wait.
Now,
hey, if Rihanna would have came out and Rihanna would have did good, was she
Rihanna was out.
Rihanna was out. Had her album came out the same day as say for instance, if Beyonce's album didn't even come out, and it was Rihanna's album who came out, and Rihanna was good, would Rihanna be overshadowing her, or is it just a Beyonce thing?
No, it would. No, it's not. It is a Beyonce thing. Only because Latoya made it about Beyonce, though. Because everywhere Latoya went, she was talking about Beyonce.
But see, this is where. But see, this is where I get back. See,
and it's always anybody.
But see, people like her need to let the past go.
And
you know why?
It's going to come
out. You know what? It is going to come out. But you know what? You would never, ever, ever hear Beyonce or Kelly talking about something that happened 8 years ago. You know why? Because they are beyond that. Latoya, if you're looking, nobody wants to hear about what happened 8 years ago. We know what happened 8 years ago. We saw y'all on the True Hollywood Stories. We know from you. We all wanted to know your side of the story. Now we know your side of the story. Okay. Matthew and Beyonce did you wrong. Okay, fine. It's over with. That happened in 2008.
Okay. Mikael, we got to jump off this. Okay, we got to jump off it. Latoya, baby, when you come back out, do not talk about Beyonce.
Don't. Because it's making your albums go bad. Nobody wants to hear her. Because Beyonce got too many fans out there for you to be
But here's a good question. What did Capitol do that was so great that Latoya sold 180,000 copies? Wait a minute, don't jump me off.
I'm not going to say nothing.
When Kelly sold 80,000 copies of Miss Kelly, and Michelle only sold 15,000 copies.
But you know what Capitol
wait. What was Capitol doing? They did a very good job. And why did Beyonce?
Her, right? Yeah.
Yes, so why can't Columbia do the same for Kelly and Michelle?
You have to ask Columbia that. You know what?
Do I have to call out Mr. Matthew Knowles? Mr. Matthew Knowles.
I would like Columbia Records.
So he is their manager.
But so what? But then you know what? Then maybe Miss Michelle and Miss Kelly, y'all should go to Capitol. Y'all should do that, okay? And leave Columbia alone. Leave Columbia to Beyonce and y'all go to Capitol, baby, because it ain't working for you.
Give me that microphone. I want to speak to Mr. Matthew Knowles. Hello, Matthew. How you doing? How's Solange? How's your grandson? You know, how's Beyonce? How's your son-in-law? And how's Miss Tina? And how's Rihanna?
Don't do it. Don't try it.
Mr. Matthew, I want to talk to you. Now, you know I talk about your daughter all day long. And he's defending her all day long.
Yes, I am.
Now, we want to hear from you, Mr. Knowles. Why is it that Michelle doesn't get any play on the pop channels? Now, Hello Heartbreak, you mean to tell me pop can play Hello Heartbreak and urban can play Excuse me, I'm getting my words fucked up.
Yeah,
Excuse
slow
me.
down. Just slow down.
Mr. Matthew.
Just slow down.
Why is it that BET can play If I Were a Boy and Michelle couldn't even get We Break the Dawn on the damn network? They only played like once. Only channel. Let me say.
Lose My Breath thing too.
Yes, and what about Michelle coming out to Lose My Breath on 106 Apart? Why are they refusing to play My Girl Michelle? That's what I want to know. And what is it like? We know your daughter has star power. We know, but why? You know, y'all raised Kelly. Why you can't force Columbia to give Kelly the spotlight or Michelle the spotlight? What's going on? Why? No, maybe because your daughter was on another record label. But why does your daughter have 3 videos out? Why is your other daughter Solange on Fashion Rocks? Why is your daughter going on tour with everybody and Michelle's not touring with anybody? You answer that question for me, Mr. Knowles, or anybody that's connected to the Knowles family, because I know y'all seen these videos. I want y'all to answer those damn questions. Don't talk too smart, because I'm not talking smart. I hope they don't.
Because you know, the Knowles will get that shit deleted in a minute.
My name would be The Skorpion Show Hates the Knowles. So no, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. But I really want to know, because Matthew be defending Beyonce and he be defending Solange on a lot of shit. He be talking to everybody. Oh, my daughter's going to do numbers. Her album's going to do numbers. 750,000 to 1 million. Which leads to this. We talked about Michelle. No, what Michelle has to do to get on top. Michelle needs to have that damn presence on the stage. Okay,
but first, she needs to leave who she's with. That's first. That's number one. Okay. She has to leave them, because it ain't going to work for her if she stays with them. You know why? Because Beyonce is their star right now. Mm-hmm. Columbia don't want another Beyonce because they already got Beyonce. Michelle needs to go to where.
Well, Michelle's not Beyonce.
She's not Beyonce, but the thing is,
the new sound doesn't even say Beyonce.
But see, how do you expect Michelle to grow with Columbia if they're not even promoting her? So that means she needs to go somewhere else.
Well, she can still do tours. She can still kill it on stage. Look, she can still do it.
But Michelle knows it herself. They are not promoting her stuff. Michelle, my question is to you.
Why stay?
Why are you staying with them if they are not promoting you? Like he said, Solange is on tour with Alicia Keys and Beyonce. Michelle, why aren't you on tour with somebody? Why? That's my question to you. You know why? Because they're not promoting you, so therefore leave them. Leave Columbia, leave Matthew. You don't have to, it doesn't have to be bitter. Just leave and find a new manager.
And when you leave, Michelle, please say it wasn't about Kelly and it wasn't about Beyonce.
Yeah,
just say it's Columbia Records and management.
And that's what we're gonna know.
Because we know. Because I don't believe that. I really honestly don't believe that Beyonce has hate in her heart for Kelly or Michelle.
No, she doesn't.
I don't. Not unless we just don't know.
I mean, Beyonce supported Kelly when Kelly's album came out. Mm-hmm. I mean, we all saw Beyonce with that T-shirt, with the Miss Kelly T-shirt, and Beyonce supports them. She does support them. Now, as far as Michelle's album, I didn't see Beyonce with a.
And you know what another thing is? It's the black bloggers too. Any blogger. Now I noticed that. How the hell did Perez start promoting Solange's album on his website? If you went to his website, it said "Bye Soul Angel" and "Have the Street Dreams" all over the website the whole day. Why can't Michelle get that same type of fanfare?
I don't know. But you know what? The black
bloggers don't even post Michelle videos or anything.
I'm glad you said that. You know why the black bloggers don't post her stuff? Because they are so hooked onto Beyonce. Black bloggers like to talk about Beyonce in a good and bad way. And they see Michelle as a goody two shoes. Well, not a goody two shoes, but they don't see Michelle as somebody who is that just, I don't know. It's hard for me to say. I don't know.
I know as soon as Michelle Williams say, "Oh, fuck Matthew Knowles, fuck Columbia Records," that shit will be all over.
Yeah, and everybody's gonna fly to Michelle.
Okay, that shit will be
everywhere. Michelle, you're cussing.
Soon as that happened, oh my God.
Turn the heat off in here. It's hot.
Keep it on, baby, because it be cold in here.
But I'm burning up.
Baby, but it's... No.
Lord have mercy.
Oh my! Well, take that hot ass shit off.
I am. Take it off.
Now let's go back to Beyonce. You know what, YouTube? Look, I know y'all be mad we talk about Beyonce,
but it's really not us this time.
She's hot. Okay, I can't deny it. She's hot. If I was white, I'd probably be talking about Britney Spears about to come out, and we'd be talking about her. Right now, we got to talk about Beyonce.
And tell them that it's not us.
It's y'all. It's really y'all.
Us to talk about her.
Like, this comes from Jay Fly, who is my MySpace friend. He left this comment, which is really good. And I have my thoughts, and Makael has his thoughts. So, this is his long message, so get ready. This is about Beyonce. I know y'all just waiting for me to say something hateful, some hateful shit about your girl.
Hold on, before you start, don't read his whole thing. Just pick the good stuff.
Makael, I had all this.
That's so long, Kevin. Don't read all that. Just say.
You know how long our videos been?
See, yeah, and this is going to make it longer. Just say, Jay wants to know.
Well, how about this? Why is it that I wanted to read it? See, Makael, tell me how to run this.
Because it's too long.
Okay, why is
Beyonce.
Why is Beyonce only selling 500,000 albums when Lil Wayne has sold 1 million albums? Why is Beyonce only going to sell 500,000 albums?
Okay, and Jay said, when Beyonce is a much bigger star, a much bigger international star than Lil Wayne. Jay, you are right. But Jay, by the way, please don't call Jay a hater, because I'm not going to call you a hater, Jay, because I'm just not going to give you the shout out. I'll let Kevin do that. But anyway, what I think is, the reason why Lil Wayne sold over 1 million copies when he first came out, you have to think about it, Jay. This is just my opinion. Lil Wayne, from last year to this year, by the time his album came out, he was on everybody's song. He was on everybody's mixtape. He was on everybody's remix. He had his own songs out. He was all over the radios. Every urban radio station you turned to, it was bound to run into a Lil Wayne songs. So that just generated the hype for his album. This is what I think. I think it generated the hype, and so therefore, not only was he so good on other people's songs, but then when he came out with his own songs, everybody was like, wow, he really is a good guy. Like, he really is a good artist. So people ran out and bought his stuff. As far as the Beyonce situation, Beyonce has only come out with 2 songs so far from an album, If I Were a Boy and Single Ladies. Beyonce was only on Usher's remix and Justin Timberlake's remix. Those only 2 songs. Those are the only 2 songs she was on. So Beyonce wasn't out for the whole year like Lil Wayne was for the whole year. He was on everybody's thing. I mean, you have to agree with me. He was on everybody's thing from last year all the way up until now. And he still is. So this is my opinion. I just think because he was out for so long, that's why. But like you said, Jay, it's not a bad thing her selling over 500,000 copies. It really isn't. But I never expect Beyonce to sell 1 million copies, because it doesn't matter as long as she sells. It doesn't matter to me.
Okay, YouTube. Now that Makael has explained himself,
he sold. What you say? Just in the United States, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, just in the United States. He sold 1 million just in the United States, which is good. That's good. Because no other rapper did that. He was the first rapper to do that.
That's wonderful.
That is wonderful.
Now, this is why I think. Now, before I give you my real answer, I wanted to say that, and what Makael said about Lil Wayne being on the radio all year long, still doesn't have anything to do with it. Everyone parades that Beyonce is the hottest bitch in the game, and to only sell 500,000 albums, that's not really good for that reputation. To not be the #1 female of this decade, and that's Rihanna, that's another reason why I wouldn't be so hot to say I'm the #1. That's Rihanna. Rihanna has more hits than anybody in this decade.
I forgot. I'm sorry to cut you off, but that's who I was going to say had the horrible performance last night. You know what? I'm sorry, and I know you hate when I do this, but I just want to say this one last thing. Rihanna is the shit. But you know what I think? I think Rihanna is horrible when it comes to live performances. You know what Rihanna needs to do? Rihanna knows that she's bad at live performances, so she tries to hide it with the funky costumes and the funky sets, while she's performing, so that can take you away from her bad performance. Rihanna, you need to learn how to dance. Because if you learn how to dance and learn how to sing, you will be on the money. What song did she sing last night? Because I still can't remember.
Rehab.
Rihanna, that was horrible. And for you to be that shit and you was winning all those awards last night, for that performance, I couldn't wait to see you perform. And then when you perform, I was like this, like, what was that? Did you like her performance?
No, I
It was
talked about
horrible.
that. This is why I say when you're doing an award show, you should never sing ballads.
No, it's like
Only
somebody
do
like
your
Rihanna.
hype ass songs, because when only perform your ballads when you're on tour. That's when you get your little break, because you're gonna put everybody to sleep. No one's gonna give you a standing O. Bitch, they came to see a show, and you need to give them a show.
And then on top of that, and then you know what else I noticed too? Rihanna is always hype, and she always gives you what you want in her music videos. But when she's on stage at live shows, she's always like, put on quite a show. Oh, come on. Get put on a show. Like, she was horrible last night. I loved her outfit, and I loved her whole set, but she was just so dead. Like, when she walked off the stage, I was like, oh, what's she about to do, sing another song? Because I didn't know it was over. I thought she was going to still perform. Then when I realized it was over, I was like, oh, my God, no, she didn't do that. But anyway.
Now, back to Beyonce. You know, everyone is putting Beyonce on this high pedestal. Even Beyonce put herself on there in Diva. She say, I've been the #1 chick in this game for a minute.
But she has.
She's not #1, though. Like, she's the most popular bitch in the game for a minute. She's not the hottest. Well, actually, she is. Because she take over all the blogs. She takes over the TVs for the day.
She takes off the... Yep,
but on the charts, she has yet to really prove herself, because she only has, in her whole career, as a solo artist, she only has 4 #1 hits. And only one of them by herself. So she hasn't really proven herself yet. Now, the reason why, like, when you look at how the way she came out with BJ, she came out with Deja Vu in June. She performed on all the award shows. The album came out September 5th and only sold 541,000 copies. Then you got Alicia Keys, came out with her song in August, and in November, she sold 742,000 copies. Now, what does this say? The demographics are different. Alicia Keys has from teenagers to maybe their 40s. Beyonce only has them from the teens to the late 20s. That's why Beyonce is not going to sell that many. That's why Alicia Keys is always going to sell more, because her audience is more. Lil Wayne, ain't no dude's going to go out and buy Beyonce's album. For Lil Wayne, you got all the niggas that want to be a drug dealer. They're going to go out and go buy that. You got all the white people that love Lil Wayne. They're going to buy that. It's more white people that buy black albums than black people. Because why? Because black people bootleg a whole lot. So that's another thing going against Beyonce on why she isn't selling 1 million copies. So the answer is the demographics. Teenagers to late 20s. That's why. That's why she's never going to sell 1 million albums. The most she has ever sold was 660,000 copies, and that was when she was in Destiny's Child. And that's my take on why. Do you agree? Do you disagree?
Oh, it doesn't matter to me. You know why it doesn't matter to me? Because as long as she sells, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
I can't believe Makael's not going back and forth with me.
You know why? Because it's pointless. I am so sick and tired of talking about Beyonce.
Yeah,
I want to talk about why Roxy never wears her hair in a ponytail once.
Well, I don't watch 106
She always has it down like a Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican?
Oh, Rican. Sorry for all the Puerto Rican viewers. But Roxy needs to get a new stylist on 106 and Park.
Well, like I said, BET is not... Child.
Like I said, Beyonce.
They played the same video.
She killed the last night.
Beyonce did a nice job.
She swung the shit out that ponytail.
Her hair almost fell out though when she did that.
No, it did not.
Yes, it
did.
She was like this.
If that was the
case,
then
she put it back down.
Like, no. Look at him lying. Look at him lying.
No, but yeah. So let's talk about some other stuff. What else we want to talk about? Because I don't know how long this video is, but
let's talk about. Let's talk about our video that we did, the single ladies video.
Yes.
The other night we did single ladies video for Kevin's birthday party, and it got so many views, and all of y'all left comments, and y'all loved the video. Thank you so much. I left the video on a couple of Beyonce's band members' pages.
They liked it?
Well, only one of them wrote me back and said that she loved it. It really is a funny video.
I think it's the funniest one.
I think it's the funniest single ladies video that I've seen on YouTube.
And to answer the question, yes, she was a crackhead. But still, she cleaned.
But a lot of people thought that was a man that I was dancing with.
What?
Some people thought that was a man that I was dancing with at the end. I was like, that's not a man in the red sweatshirt, that's a woman.
They crazy.
Erica. They thought she was a man. I had fun doing it.
But
big ups to Tiff. Tiff is the girl who was dancing with me in the beginning. Big ups to her, because I didn't, as we were doing the dance, I really wasn't paying too much attention to Tiff behind me. I was mostly trying to focus in on like the camera.
He
and
was
then
Beyonce.
after, I was Beyonce, so I was focusing on myself. Sasha Fierce. So afterwards, when you showed me the video on Saturday, a day later, and I was actually looking at Tiff, and I was like, wow, Tiff was really on point with me. Like, so big up to you, Tiff. Thanks, Tiff.
You know what we could talk about?
What?
Do you think Lil Wayne was robbed last night over Kanye West?
Oh my God. Thank you so much. Yes, he was. But you know something? I love the fact that Kanye West said he was going to give it to Lil Wayne. I love that because everybody knows that Kanye West should not have won that award. Mm-hmm. Everybody knows that. When he won that award, I was like, wait a minute.
And then a lot of them are saying that, you know, it was the people that voted. So people voted for who they thought was more popular.
It was.
I didn't know that AB said...
Oh yeah, you didn't know that? You can, yeah. See this, and this is how you also didn't know that Beyonce was just put on the list for the performers. Because had you known, because on ABC's website when they first announced the American Music Awards, they announced all the nominees and they give all the viewers a chance to vote for them. So therefore, had you seen the performers list, you would know that Beyonce
there's no way in hell that Beyonce is not going to be on TV when her new albums come out.
Kevin, you're putting words in my mouth because I never said that.
I'm just letting you know.
All I said was that she was put on just last week. I didn't say that.
Well, to be honest, I've been thought she was on there.
Well, see, you were
and
wrong.
She was there.
But see, had you been on the ABC website, you'd have known that she wasn't.
Well, I didn't have to.
See, you talk before you think.
No. And another thing that I wanted to talk about.
But anyway, next year you'll know that next year you can go vote on there.
I'm not going to go vote because Janet wasn't on there.
Janet ain't going to be on there damn time soon.
She's not.
She sure ain't, so you might as well give it up, honey. Janet, your time's up, baby. Don't sit down, baby.
Janet.
Don't diss her. I already did, baby.
I already dissed Janet enough. And I hope you had fun in Dubai.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I hope you had fun in Dubai, Janet, because you weren't here in Philly performing like you should have been.
And she's going to Japan for all the Japan fans out there.
Japanese.
She's going to Japan fans.
No,
I didn't say
all
Japanese.
the Japanese fans. Japan is a country. How you going to say all the Japan fans?
I could say that.
That's like saying all the United States fans. American, not America.
America fans.
America. Oh, my
bitch,
God.
I know.
How dare you get on camera and start talking?
I know how it's called, bitch.
I know how it's called. Look how you're talking.
I look dumb. And
look and sound and smell
and.
Oh my God! All the Japan fans,
all the Japanese fans, all the Italian fans, all the England fans. The president of your fan
club was very upset.
I am not the president of their fan club.
Well, that's what Media Takeout said.
Okay, see now see the thing about fame. That's my first taste of fame, and they done talked about me wrong.
And he didn't like that. So how do you think Beyonce feels every time people like you talk about her? But you know, it just rolls off her shoulders like water now.
You want to know what I want to know? How do family members feel when people like me talk about their family members like that? That's what and don't say you Beyonce cousin, because I know you're not.
Well, they probably get mad, but you know what? Beyonce's been in the game for over 10 years now. I think all that criticism rolls off her shoulder like water. What you say about her and what other people say about her, she's already heard that. She's already heard it.
She don't hear nobody.
She's already heard that she was fake and that she was conceited and that that's not her real hair and that she's bald and that her breath stinks. She's already heard that. So what I have for you all, you critics out there, think of something else new. Think of something new. And you know what some guy had the nerve to say to me on MySpace yesterday? I forget what his name is, but big ups to him because me and him were going back and forth.
Was that the musician?
Yeah, him.
Akil?
Oh, that's his name. Oh, yeah, Akil. He had the nerve to compare. He had the nerve to say that if he had to choose between Beyonce and Rihanna, which one was a better comparison to Madonna, he would pick Rihanna. I said, how dare you put Beyonce or Rihanna in a category with Madonna? Because first of all, Beyonce and Madonna are totally two different artists. Their music styles are totally two different artists, two different types of music. And for you to put Rihanna in the same category as Madonna, like, are you serious?
Now,
Madonna is an icon.
I seen that a couple months ago.
But Madonna and Rihanna?
And you know what?
Do you agree with that?
I don't want to.
Oh no!
If Rihanna keeps switching up like Madonna has done, yes. Because remember, Rihanna went from that island thing bullshit to R&B to pop, Rihanna is taking on all the goddamn genres of music.
Rihanna is getting in where she fits in. That's what she's doing.
And she's a fashion icon.
Well, she's a fashion icon now. When she came out, she had that long weave with that big forehead.
You gotta grow. You gotta grow.
Okay. How about this? Everybody jumped on the Rihanna bandwagon when she changed her whole image. Even I did. I said, oh, she's gorgeous. She's beautiful. Everybody jumped on her bandwagon. But nobody seems to have jumped on Beyonce's bandwagon when she changed. When she changed her whole image from the braids and everything, oh, now she's so fake because she don't have her braids no more.
Come on, can we be honest? Beyonce has whitened up a whole lot, and you know it.
Kevin, be honest with me. What 27-year-old woman in the game would you see still walking around with braids? Even Alicia Keys got rid of her braids. Are you serious?
Wait. Who said that she has to walk around with braids?
Your fans out there.
I never said she had to stick with braids.
No, you have some of your fans out there that said when Beyonce changed her hairstyle, she thought she was better than everybody. She was being fake. She should have kept her braids. Like, what the fuck?
There's nothing urban about Beyonce right now except for the house of Rihanna.
There was nothing urban about her when she had braids.
Yes, it was.
Well, no, it wasn't.
You could tell that they were 4 black girls. When Beyonce got pushed in the dance spotlight.
So now she's for white girls.
What?
Beyonce
no, her image is very light. You see how light she is on ads and stuff?
See, this is what I don't get. This is what I don't
Come
get.
on. I'm speaking the truth.
No, this
shit.
Is what I don't get.
Whitney went through it. Janet went through it.
Okay, so
Mariah went through it.
Kevin,
they forced her to stay white, and she said, no,
Kevin,
I want to strip.
I'm sitting next to you. You don't have to yell.
Well,
what
you're
I'm
not.
Gonna say is,
no.
No, you don't have to yell. I'm sitting next to you. Don't yell.
Well, I'm going to keep yelling.
Well, please don't, because you're giving me a headache.
I'm sorry.
What I was going to say is, Beyonce has gotten older. So therefore, Beyonce is going to change. I don't think Beyonce is becoming white. I think she is becoming more international.
I didn't say she's white. I said they whitened up her image.
Whitened up her image. She's becoming white.
No.
She's black. No, that's what you're saying. She's becoming white. Please. Beyonce has gone international. It's a shame because she can't even go international without people saying that she's becoming white. Now everything she's doing is like.
Well,
white.
you blame that goddamn L'Oreal ad where they had her look
oh my
so
God.
white.
Oh God, that one ad where they had her white. That one ad where they had her white. So okay, so since that one ad had her white, now all of a sudden Beyonce's just so white now.
What's urban about Beyonce besides Jay-Z and the House of Rihanna?
There's nothing urban about her, but there's never been anything urban about Beyonce. I just said that. Name one thing that was urban about her. There was never anything urban about her.
The writings on the wall.
That wasn't urban. That wasn't urban.
Album was
that was teenage girls singing about love and their boyfriends. That's nothing urban about that.
That's R&B. That was a good ass album.
You know what's crazy? The other night when I left here, I was walking down near Cecil B. Moore, and isn't it the funniest thing? Isn't it crazy that when you like a certain artist and then you walk past people who are singing your artist's song, it was these 2 white girls that were walking by singing "Say My Name," and I just said, "Oh my God, these white girls are really singing "Say My Name." There's nothing urban about "Say My Name" to me. "Say My Name" is
yes it is. You know, let me tell you what it is, Makael. To me, I think that Destiny's Child took the same route that Janet took. Okay, your music is urban, but it got pop. No, it's pop, but it got an urban twist to it. A lot of Janet songs was played on white and black. Then when Janet came up with Demeter Joe, that shit was either it's for the black people. When she came out with 20YO, it's for the black people. When she came out with Discipline, it's for the black people. Her music doesn't cater towards both channels anymore.
So why do you think it worked for Destiny's Child, not Janet? Because it certainly didn't work.
Well, right now, no, Janet's music is either black or it's white.
So my question to you is, why did it work for Destiny's Child, not Janet? Because it obviously has not worked for her.
It has worked for Janet.
Her last album didn't work for her.
Because Janet Moore was catered to the black people.
Well then, so Destiny's Child albums were catering to the black people, but it worked for them.
No, they picked the right singles. Like if you bought the writings on the wall, you had Jumpin'. Did I spit on you again?
No, it's something in my
You got Jumpin'. You had Say My Name. You had what else? Oh my God. What else did you have? Ooh, I feel so sad. I can't remember. But when you bought the album, you're like, okay. The same thing with Tweet. Tweet fucked everybody up too.
Oh God.
She came out with Oops Oh My.
Oh God.
And when you listen to that album, you like, what the fuck is this R&B shit? Like you think you about to buy a hip hop album, and it's not.
And it's not at all.
So I mean, it's all about picking the right singles.
Please, pretty.
Yeah, it's all about picking the right singles. But you two, let us know what you think. I want to see some video responses. I know Dave is going to go right to Beyonce. Kevin, I don't think she's urban.
Thank you, David Deluxe.
I don't think, man. I think Michelle needs to do this. Wait, Dave,
I don't understand something. I never, ever get upset when people agree with you, but you always get upset when they agree with me. Why is that?
You know why?
Why? See, you can't take when you're wrong. See, if everybody could agree with you, you would love it. You would love it. And it's funny because when y'all don't agree with me, do I get mad? I never get mad.
I don't get mad.
I always laugh at the comments and I just move right on because I know that Beyonce still gonna make her millions. And did you know that Beyonce is worth $330 million? Dang.
Well, you ain't getting none of it.
I sure ain't, but Rihanna, step your game up, baby. And did y'all also know that Rihanna and Jay-Z is the richest couple in Hollywood?
Oh, Rihanna and Jay-Z is? Really?
No, I said Beyonce.
You said Rihanna.
Oh, I said Rihanna? I'm sorry. I meant to say Beyonce.
Oh.
Sorry, I meant to say Beyonce. Well, anyway, like I was saying, I don't get mad when y'all say bad stuff, but Kevin, when y'all agree with me, he always gets upset. Like
I don't get mad.
Yes, you do.
Look how I get mad.
You just got mad at Dave.
No, because Dave is so one-sided.
You're one-sided.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Mikael, when have I said anything that's negative about Beyonce?
Whenever we talk about Beyonce, everybody knows that I'm the Beyonce defender and you're the Beyonce critic. Everybody knows.
Everybody knows that. That's what makes this show so good.
You're one-sided.
No, I'm not one-sided.
You're more one-sided than I am.
No, I am more the ear that's more constructive criticism to Beyonce, not the yes.
But you always give Beyonce more criticism than you do anybody else. Like you'll criticize some artists, but you'll give her the most criticism. Like you say you criticize Janet, but you'll criticize Janet for like a hot 5 seconds, and then you'll jump right back to Beyonce.
Okay, but you do more of criticizing Janet Jackson than I do.
Because you know why I do that? You know why I do that? Because you claim to like Beyonce. I don't like Janet.
Okay, I do like Beyonce.
At all. I don't like her at all. But it's funny how you always seem to just criticize her. Lay off of Beyonce for a while. Criticize.
Well, look, how about this? YouTube, I'm going to make a prediction. Single Ladies will be the #1 single this Thursday. This will be Beyonce's second. This will be Beyonce's second #1 single.
No, YouTube, I don't think it's going to go to #1.
It'll be.
I don't think it's going to go to #1.
But see, that's why you trust me, because y'all watch.
It doesn't just trust you. Single Ladies is all the way up like 20-something on the charts. I don't think it's going to jump all the way to #1.
Everybody and their grandmother bought it on iTunes.
Did you see those white people last night at the award show dancing to Single Ladies?
That white girl. What's up, white girl? Hope you watch.
That was a white lady.
Well,
that was a grown lady.
Well, so what?
And this is how you know Beyonce has star power. Beyonce don't even have to tell the crowd to stand up. They were already on their feet as she stepped out on that stage.
Oh, and Janet don't?
Yeah, but Janet wasn't there.
Janet's in Dubai, I think. She should be home by now.
Janet's in Dubai? Well, damn. When's she coming back to do her shows?
She canceled. They are done. And you know what? Bye, Janet. Go sit down, Janet.
Tell me what y'all think.
No, wait.
Is that right what Janet did to Skorpion? Is that right?
It's not right.
It ain't right, is it? It ain't right, is it? I ain't think so. It ain't think so.
Well, I hope Janet be sending me a damn ticket to Japan.
Okay, I think that's,
I'm not going to just fly to
that's the end of the show. Who's that on your shirt?
All right. Talk to y'all soon, YouTube. Wait, let me know. I know I'm right. Single Ladies will be #1 on Thursday.
I don't think it will. But we have to find out how many shows tomorrow.
And when she's #1
it's already in 20
when she's #1 on Thursday, I'll be here to say, I told you so.
I'll be happy if it's #1 on I'll be saying I told you so.